Hello Synthetics, welcome to Fragrance Therapy. I'm your host Alam. I was able to get my hands on the latest French Avenue, specifically from the Vulcan line, and that's Vulcan Black Friday Limited Edition. So I'll go over the scent profile, the performance, my overall thoughts, and also let you know if I think it's worth picking up. So with all that out of the way, let's jump in. So I don't usually spend a lot of time on bottle and box presentation on my channel, but this thing does look sick. If you look, it's all blacked out with hits of red, including these like blazing red eyes. I think it looks pretty cool. So when this debuted at the Beauty World event this year, there was a bit of mystery surrounding it. There were no notes and there was tons of speculation as to what this was cloning. Some thought this followed the other Vulcan fragrances in the line and it was cloning a Stefan Humbert Lucas fragrance. I also heard Tom Ford's Black Lacquer, but the one that I heard the most was Xerjoff's Tony Iommi Deified. To me, this is primarily a leathery, floral, yet fruity fragrance that dries earthy and woody. I have smelled Black Lacquer, but I have not smelled Deified. I honestly don't get much Black Lacquer with this. I think Black Lacquer is a very distinctive fragrance, and it's not for everyone because it's not easy to wear. But looking at the notes of Deified, they do appear to line up with what I'm smelling with this one. The strong note that I get in this is leather above any vinyl and inky notes that Black Lacquer is known for. There's still no official notes released for this one, but based on what I can pick up, I do think it is similar to Deified. You will get this saffron and spices along with this light fruit. It gives the opening a slight gourmand and warm feel, but very quickly that leather kicks in though. If you have seen my top 10 dark fragrances video, you'll know that I am a sucker for good leather fragrance. To me, in this you get this luxurious yet smooth suede style leather, rather than this really animalic dark leather note. That leather note is accompanied by these strong floral notes. Smelling on skin, it comes off as rose, and if you go by the defined notes, it appears to be rose as well. But maybe that's just my mind looking at the Deified notes and being like, oh yes, it's definitely rose. As it dries, you will get this woody and earthy base. This is a dark and masculine leaning fragrance. Now the florals do make it more unisex than some other leather focused fragrances out there, but I just don't know many women that like fragrances that feature leather as much as this one does. Now I understand that's not always the case, but it is more often than not. Now this one does give me a bit of Oud Mercouja vibes. Not that they smell extremely close, it's just that this one doesn't have oud, but it does include that fruity floral and leather note that just reminds me of that. Now I do see this one strictly as a fall and winter fragrance. Solid longevity out of the box also, 7.5 hours. The other Vulcans all improve with some maturation, so I can see this breaking the 8-hour mark after a month or two. Solid projection, but not a room filler. I think it projects perfectly for this type of scent profile. I'm going to try to get a decant of Deified soon so I can really test them side by side. For the moment, I'm not even sure if it's cloning that, so I can't tell you how close it gets. But judging the fragrance on its own, I can tell you that this scent profile is right up my alley. It's spicy with a touch of fruit and a sweet leather fragrance, and French Avenue continues to deliver bangers. I would not say this is a blind buy safe fragrance, maybe more so than other leather heavy fragrances, but still, some people might find this challenging. I love leather notes, that's why I do like it, but that might not be the case for you. Now the name of this is Black Friday Limited Edition. I am not sure how limited this is actually going to be. I will put a link in the description as to where I picked it up from. I did pay a premium to get this early though. I usually say wait a bit to pick these fragrances up because the prices do tend to come down. But if this truly is limited and you're truly interested in getting it, you might want to pull the trigger sooner than later. Now the Vulcan line is a bit hit or miss for me, but I can say this one firmly sits in the hit category. If you like sweet yet wearable leather fragrances, this might be a pickup for you. If you find leather and maybe the combination of leather and florals and leather and fruit challenging, stay away from this one. Also, let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do like a full Vulcan line ranking video. So there you have it folks, my thoughts on the brand new Vulcan Black Friday edition. Like I said, cool looking bottle, kind of a cheesy name, but the fragrance does smell good. Let me know in the comments if you tried this one and also what is your favorite fragrance in the Vulcan line. And also please hit that like and subscribe button so we can keep growing this channel together. And as always, stay tuned for more affordable fragrance content. Until next time, I'm out.